All right, so we're now recording. So again, want to welcome you to this training, AWG training. Um, this is really, really important because we are coming to the end of January. Today is the end of January, and we're about to kick off February. And so far, I would say that January has been a very exciting month. A lot of members made money. They saw commissions. Some of you would have started to receive your product. You would have started to get results already. I know some of you have been having some amazing testimony as well when it comes to your clients that have been using the products as well. Shout out to Rudolph over there in Bahamas, who's been doing crazy sales in January. So it's been good. It's been good. So that's pretty exciting as well. Okay, so that's pretty exciting as well to see that happening for him. All right. So for those of you guys who are still waiting to receive your product, to get your product, should be here soon. If you would have ordered a while back, I will say as well, if you've ordered and you haven't received as yet or for a while, I would encourage you to log into your member back office, check your shipping information, and see where your product is at. Also, just a side note, be reminded as well that there's extreme cold weather that is occurring in certain areas of the United States, and that is causing some delays in terms of product delivery as well. So it is not necessarily a situation where the products will be taking that long consistently, but more so the fact that because of the weather, the severe weather, there are some delays in receiving the product. Okay, so just to clarify that. So like I said, guys, again, if you have any questions tonight, please make sure to have them answered, whether you type them or whether you wish to use your mic. Either way is fine. So I wanted to take tonight to go over a few things, cover a few tips, a few strategies that persons can use to assist in building their business. We're going to talk about a couple fundamental things that I think everyone needs to understand and know when building a direct sales business as well. Okay? Because January would have been really the first month that our group would have started, our team would have started building and developing. And even though we would have had some accomplishment for this first month as a team, you know, still, there are those persons who are already complaining. And this is not the majority, which is good. This is not the majority. But it's those few persons that are already complaining. Um, Small things, minor things. And let me just say this, guys. If you want to be successful in this industry, you have to have the right mindset. You have to have the right attitude. You always hear that your attitude will determine your altitude. And I find that so many times there are persons who come into a networking business and they come with the wrong attitude. If you try to build a business of this sort, if you're building a team, I'm not talking about selling product. Selling product is you just sell product. That is straightforward. I'm talking about developing a successful um, network of individuals that you can work with and build with. If you're looking to do that, if you're looking to get into the 5, 6, and potentially 7-figure income zones, you have to change your attitude. One of the most prevalent things that I see with persons is their lack of belief. Their lack of belief. Guys, if you don't yourself believe that you can do it, if you can't see yourself making $50,000 a year, $50,000 a month, sorry, $100,000 a month, if you can't see yourself building the business and building a team and being successful, then how on earth do you expect to convince anyone else that they can be successful, that they can build a solid team? If you're trying to build a big network, but you yourself don't even have the confidence in yourself that you can do it, then how are you expecting anyone else to have that belief in what you're doing? Here's another thing, and it has to do a lot with commitment. All right. It's very, very easy to talk. Talk is cheap, which is why, I'm the kind of person, I don't get excited. I don't get excited when a person says to me, "Hey, I know a lot of people. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." That doesn't excite me. That's just words. Show me by your work, by your works. Show me by your deeds. Show me by your actions what you're doing. A person telling me that they know a lot of people does not mean that they can build a big business. It just means you know a lot of people. A person telling me I've been involved in network marketing for years. I've been in this company and that company. So, and that doesn't mean anything to me. I know a lot of people who've been in networking for years and they've never had success, ever. So telling me you've been involved in the industry for a long time means zero to me. Telling me that you know a lot of people means zero to me. Show me by your actions what you're doing. Because here's the thing, when it comes to commitment, a lot of folks, they get involved, they join the business, they talk a good game, they talk about the kind of money they want to make, the kind of lifestyle that they want to live, and they want to do this and they want to do that, and when they make this and when they make that. And 2 weeks into the business, they talk to a few people, and after talking to a few people, after 2 weeks, they're ready to quit. And it amazes me how these same persons want to make $100,000 a month or $100,000 a year, but they talk to 20 people in 2 weeks, and they believe that they've worked hard. They believe that they've done all that they can do, and they say this is not working for me. This is rough, and they give up. And I'll tell you what, if you're the kind of person that has that kind of commitment level, you will never be successful. Here's the other thing. If you keep saying to yourself, this is not my kind of thing, I can't get this done, I can't do this, this is not going to work, I'm not good at talking, I'm not good at getting people to join anything, you keep saying that, well, guess what? Just as you say that it is exactly how it's going to be. Whether you believe it can or whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, either way, you are right. Either way, you are right. Whether you believe you can do it or you can't do it, if that's your belief, then you are right. If you look at persons who've been successful and great in terms of building organizations and teams and made tremendous amount of money, listen to the words that they use. Listen to how they speak. You don't hear them talking about what they can't do and what is not going to work and what's not going to happen. They speak of belief. They speak of abundance. They speak of possibilities. They speak of hope. They speak of, of giving it a shot. They speak of action. There are too many people who talk a lot more than they do. All right? Persons consistently ask the question, Lavere, how is it that you get so much people to join? How do you get people to join? It's very simple. It's very, very simple. For one, I believe. All right? I believe that this is possible. I believe that millionaires will be created in this business. So when I speak out of my belief, okay, when I speak out of my belief, I am speaking from a place where I already expect it to happen. And because I expect it to happen, okay, because of that, when I speak to other persons as well, that same belief is transferred. Because you have to understand that if you expect persons to believe in you, you first have to believe in yourself. You have to, okay? Too many people are lacking belief. So before we get into numbers, before we get into product, before we get into, all the detailed stuff, what I want you guys to understand is that you first yourself have to take your mind and your mindset to a place of belief. Because if you yourself don't have that, no one else will have it. Okay? Here's the next point that I will share with you guys. If you're going to build a business of this sort, you have to be excited. I am talking to persons sometimes, and in their voice and in their tone of voice, their tonality, I can hear there's no excitement. It goes like, well, I talked to a few people, and I'm trying this and I'm trying that, and just waiting for my product to come in, and I'm like, oh my goodness. You have to understand that if you are looking to be successful, if you're looking to attract people to you, you yourself have to be excited. Whenever I talk to people, new people or prospects, I'm always excited. Why? Because what you want to do is you want to convey your excitement onto them. One of the things that you have to understand is that you do not have to know all the information to make a decision. You do not have to know all the details to make a decision. You don't need to know and understand the entire compensation plan fully. You don't need to understand everything about every single product and what they do. You don't. All that you need to know is enough to share with an individual to allow them to make an informed decision. Okay? That's all that you need to do. Now, how do you do that? Well, there has to be a system. Here's the next problem that a lot of persons do not follow. They don't follow the system. What is the system? PS3. Peak interest, show the plan, okay? Peak interest, show the plan, and three-way connection, or three-way call, or three-way chat even. That's it. When you know too much, there's some folks right now that they're trying to learn every detail about the products. They want to know everything that needs to be known about every product before they start to build a business. If you do that, your business will grow extremely slow. I remember just today, speaking to one of the members in the group, and I know she's waiting on her product. But the thing that I said was this: product is going to come. But if you're going to try to build your business based on when you receive product, your business will build very slowly. Now, I can understand if you're just focusing on sales, nothing more than sales. You just want to sell product, fine. But if you're building a business of this sort, you don't have to wait for product. I'll tell you why. There are hundreds, if not thousands of people who are already in the business that have been using products and they've been getting results. They have testimonies. One of the things that we have to learn to do and get in the habit of doing is sharing the testimonies of others until you get your own testimony. Did you guys get that? Get in the habit of sharing the testimonies of other persons before you have your testimony. My aim is to hit the 100K level. Now, I'm not at the 100K level as yet. So what am I doing? I'm aligning myself with 100K affiliates. I'm listening to them. I'm doing what they do. I'm watching what they do. Okay? Because what you need to do is to borrow someone else's success story until you get your own. I remember a few weeks ago I posted a photo from some commission that was earned by someone in the business. And everyone was like, oh my goodness, wow, that's crazy. That's huge money. Now, here's the interesting thing. It's not yours. It was someone else's. But that photo alone generated so much excitement, so much energy, so much interest. I shared that with a few people as well. And that photo alone that I shared encouraged them to want to take a very serious look at the business. So until you get your own success story, until you get your own testimony, you first have to start to use the testimonies and experiences of other people until you get your own, okay? So that is very, very important. So keep that in mind. Now, if you guys are taking notes, I'm going to go through a couple points here with you that you can take some notes on. And these are some things that can assist you in building your business, in being solid in your business. For those persons who may not know me or know my background, my history, I've been involved in the industry of networking now for 19 years. I've been doing it full-time for 10 years. So I've not needed to go back and look for a job for the last 10 years. It's just primarily been network marketing for me. I would have paused for about a year or so. I eased off. I started 2 other online businesses which are still running. And then recently I started doing Forex trading. I have my own Forex trading business. I do that on the side. But I've even now scaled back on that as well because I'm building my daily choice because I see $1 million potential in my daily choice in a very short period of time, and because I see it being residual income. And for those of you who trade, you know that you can make good money 1 minute and then another time the market goes crazy and you can lose some money. You can lose a lot of money. So I enjoy residual income. Okay, so that's one of the reasons I decided to do this. So here's one of the first things you want to do. If you're going to start to share this business with individuals, you want to build a successful business, I want you to write this word down. The word is posture. Posture. Okay? What do I mean? What am I talking about when I talk about posture? The way that you approach persons is very, very important to how they will respond to you. Isaac Newton said that for every action, there's an equal or greater reaction. Every time that you say something, you're going to get a reaction. When you say something in a certain tone to persons, they will respond in like to you based on the tonality that you use to talk, to speak to them. Okay? Everybody with me so far? So how you do things is going to determine the response that you get back as well. So if you're going to build a business and you want to consider yourself a professional network marketer, a professional marketer, one of the first things that you have to understand is that you have to present yourself as what? A professional. You have to present yourself as someone who's confident. You have to present yourself as someone who is sure about what they're doing and knows what they're doing. But if you come to someone and your tone of voice, your mannerism, and everything about how you present yourself is from an amateur perspective, that person is going to respond in like manner to you. I had someone just today, I give an example, she contacted me. I didn't contact her. She contacted me through some information that I had posted posted somewhere online. So she asked me for more information. I said, no problem. I said, nice pleasure to connect with you. And I said, sure, I'll be happy to pass on some information to you. So what do you think I did? I passed on the information to her. I said, would you have a couple minutes to review a video that actually explains the business, how it works, what it involves, and so on? She said, yes, sure. I said, great. I sent her the video, okay? About 2 minutes afterwards, she messages me again. She said, I have a question. Now, I know that the video is about 20 minutes. She said she has a question. She said, am I going to have to get people to join and so on? Now, I almost didn't respond. But then I decided to. I said, it is a business and it is health-based. You have an option of you can sell product if you so desire, or you can build a team of individuals by sharing information with them, and the company rewards you for sharing information and advertising basically for them. She said, okay, great. I have another question. I said, hold up. You asked me for information, yes? I said, I sent you the information. So here's what's going to happen. If you were serious about getting the information, watch the video that I sent to you. And after you have completed watching that video, then contact me and we can continue with your questions. You see what I did there? I didn't try to answer all the questions because my thing is this. If you said you want information and I send it to you, you have no reason to be consistently asking me more questions. Watch the video. Remember, she contacted me. So that is posture. So at that point, she realized, well, okay, whoa, this guy is serious. The problem is a lot of you guys are scared to present yourself with posture to your prospects. And just like some animals smell fear, humans can smell fear too. They can sense it. So you have to present yourself and your business in a way that people understand that you are not begging them to join anything. Okay? I don't run down people. I don't chase after people. I simply present information in different areas and allow persons to review that information. And if they so desire to get more information, they contact me. When they contact me, I proceed to follow up by giving them further information. Not everything all at once, okay? So you don't put out everything. If a person is interested, you send them the information, which could be the video, which could be an invitation to a live meeting, whatever is happening. And after they've done that, then you can follow up. All right? If you are following up, start to get in the habit of working with your sponsor upline that is capable. If your sponsor is not capable, go higher up. All right? You go higher up. Look for your sponsor, your upline. Get in the habit of knowing the persons that are in your enrollment leg above you. Get in that habit. So that if you can't reach one person, you can reach the next person. Okay? So get in that habit. Also, real quick, this has to do with getting people to understand the realities of MLM. Don't tell people lies and don't oversell. Be upfront. Is this network marketing? But yes, it is. It's network marketing. Are you involved in it? Do you understand it? Because here's the thing, a lot of people don't understand it. You say network marketing, and a lot of people still believe it's a pyramid scheme. But if you ask them what a pyramid scheme is, 98% of the time, they give you the incorrect definition. Oh, that's one of those things where the person at the top makes the most money. And if they say that, I will say, oh, you mean like a job? Where if you have a job, your boss, you will never make more money than your boss. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, your boss will continue to earn more money than you. Like a church, there's a hierarchy: pastor, priest, congregation, school, principal, teachers, students, government, prime minister or president. Then you have cabinet. Then you have citizens. All right. So when people talk about pyramid scheme or pyramid structure, you need to understand these things. What is the difference between a pyramid scheme and a pyramid structure? A pyramid scheme is a program or platform where the only way you can make money is by the recruitment of other people. That is the only way you can make money. Well, ask yourself the question, do you have to recruit people to make money in My Daily Choice? No, you don't. Not a single person, as a matter of fact. You can just simply sell product. So it can never be a pyramid scheme. Now, what is the pyramid structure? Well, that's just the triangle-looking structure that people refer to, a hierarchy. Now, here's the thing. Do you start at the top and then there are people under you? No. You actually start from the bottom. Every single person starts at the bottom. Every single person starts at the very lowest, at the beginning. They join like anyone else, and then they build their way up. So these are things that everyone needs to understand, because there are a lot of persons out there who don't understand, and they would make you feel as though you're wrong because they think that they're right. All right? So understand these things. Also, like I said, be upfront with persons. Pyramid schemes, scams, make sure that you're clear as to what your business is and what your business is not. Now, next thing. In terms of belief, we spoke a bit about belief, finding a company and a product that you love. If you don't believe in the product, don't expect that you're going to get much sales. That's the next thing. Be a product of the product. I might be a good networker, I might be a good builder, I could build teams. I've been doing it for a very, very long time. Do you think that because of that, I don't bother to use the product? I use my product every single day. Why? Because if you're going to be telling people about something being so good and being so great and you have not used any of the products, you're a hypocrite, though. All right? So make sure that you're using the product. Yes, you're going to sell product, but make sure that you're also using the product as well. Nothing beats a personal testimony, okay? So make sure you understand about the company. There's plenty of information about the company in your back office. Simply log in, go to the resources section, go to the section that focuses on, what the company does. There's a tons of tools, tons of information. Learn about that. In your welcome kit, there's a lot of information about the company there as well. So find out about the company, understand your business, guys. If you're in this business and you have not even yet gone to, I forget, I had this on. Let me see. It's screen share on. Are you guys seeing my screen right now? I just want to make sure. Are you guys seeing my screen? You should be seeing the inside of my back office. Just let me know real quick in the chat. Can you guys see that? Is it up? Okay. All right. Thanks, Winfield. So good. So here's the thing, guys. In this, you can see here, there's a lot of information here. Let me scroll down. There's a whole section here, resources. All right. There's a ton of information here that you guys can go through. And I'm looking for the section that says training right here. All right. So let me just click on that. Now, in the training section, there's a tremendous amount of information in here. All right. There's training videos by Don Falcone. There's information on the company. All right, best practices. This introduction to the back office. People always are contacting me, how to do this, how to do that. Where do I find this? Where do I find that? Go to the training section. Learn your business. You cannot be in a business that you say you're taking seriously and you're not even taking the time to go through the tools. A lot of the questions that persons ask me are already there. Okay, they're already there. Intro to the back office. Go to that. All right. Then they've got a ton of training here. All right. Compliance training, convention training. There's a lot of different training that happen at different locations, all for the business. Go through the training. Learn about your business. You cannot expect to make $100,000 with $100 mindset and work ethic. You want $100,000 per month business? Well, you have to develop $100,000 per month work ethic. You got to start treating your business as though it's worth $100,000 or $1 million. But you cannot come today, say that you're excited, talk to 3 people for the day, and then for the next 2 or 3 days, you do absolutely nothing. Your business will not grow. Or if it does, it's going to grow very, very slowly. The reason I was able to sponsor 32 people personally this month, January, is because I was consistent every day, talking, sharing. When a person comes to me and says, Lavere, I've spoken to 15 people, I've spoken to 20 people, over a 2-3 week period. I'm like, you gotta be joking. How much people spoke for the day? I talked to 2 people today. 2 people? You gotta be kidding. You're not serious. I talked to 10 people for the day. 10? That's it. That's all. 10, just 10 for the entire day, 24 hours. You can't be serious. Because here's the thing, Facebook has thousands of people. Everyone that is here probably has a Facebook account, and it has a lot more than 10 people. And if you've only connected with just 10 people for the entire day, you are definitely not really as serious as you need to be as yet. If that makes you uncomfortable, good. Sometimes it takes people getting a little uncomfortable to start doing things differently. Because if you want to do what I'm doing, if you want to understand how I've been doing it for 19 years successfully, I'm telling you, straight up, be genuine and ethical. This is the next point I want to make to you guys if you're taking notes. So you want to be genuine and you want to be ethical. What do I mean by that? Again, don't tell lies just to sell product. Don't tell lies just to get persons to join the business. Don't tell people that if they join the business, they're going to make $1,000 in the first 2 or 3 weeks just because someone else did it. Everyone's experience may be different. Don't tell persons that you've used a product if you know you've never used it. And tell them, yeah, man, I've used it. I've got fantastic results. It's working. No, don't do that. Because it's going to come back. It's going to come back and it's going to bite you. It's going to bite you in the ass. Trust me. All right? So always remain genuine. Always remain ethical. Build your business with integrity. There are a lot of guys, a lot of persons that I have done business with over the years that have lost a lot of credibility simply because a lot of people, not just guys, men, women, that have lost a lot of credibility because they did not build it with integrity and because they made claims and promises that they could not keep nor maintain. And people right now do not even want to do any business with them. So always remember that. Sometimes it's better, not sometimes, it's always better to do the right thing. Just because. Just do the right thing. Don't lie about your business. If you don't know the answer to something, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I don't know the answer right now, or I don't know, but let me check on that for you and I'll get back to you. Go ask someone that may know. Does this make sense so far, guys? If you don't know, don't pretend that you know. Nothing is wrong with saying, hey, let me check that information out and I'll get back to you with an answer. because I do it for sure. If I don't know, I go and I ask a question. And I ask a lot of questions, okay? Next thing, next point, okay? Don't barrage your friends and family. What do I mean by that? It means, yes, you want to share the opportunity with your friends, you want to share it with your family and so on, but don't pester people. Don't be a nuisance to people, okay? Nobody likes a nuisance. Nobody likes someone who's pestering them, okay? If you share information and a person says, hey, I am not interested, I don't want to do it, fine, move on. SW to the third power, N. Some will, some won't, so what? Next. And move on. Too many times we spend time trying to resurrect the dead when we could be focusing on new individuals that are living and looking for an opportunity. I don't have time for convincing people to do anything. If you spend 2 minutes trying to convince someone to make extra money or improve their health, you've wasted a whole minute. Don't do that. All your only duty if you're building this opportunity is to share information, and that is it. That's all you're doing. You are sharing information. You're not convincing. You're not trying to pull anyone's arm. You're just sharing enough information that allows an individual to make an informed decision. As long as you do that, and the person say, hey, I have some questions. If you can answer the question, say, hey, toss a message to your upline sponsor, which might even be me. Hey, listen, I've got someone that's watching the video right now, and they may have some questions afterwards. I'm just putting you on standby that after they finish watching the video, I might want to do a three-way with you. So we're gonna open up a group chat on WhatsApp or Facebook, or we can do it a Zoom call, whatever. And I just want to have you there. Hey, no problem. Thanks for the heads up. And that's what we do. When we start that call, I answer all the questions. You stop talking. It makes no sense to invite me to answer questions on your behalf, and then you keep interrupting me and answering the questions yourself. It takes away from the power that you've just bestowed upon me to do it for you. All right? It kills your momentum as well. All right? So as you invite your upline or sponsor, you let them take over and let them answer the questions on your behalf. All right? But that's a different training that we'll touch on when we're talking about leadership and edification and so on. But we're talking here right now for this point. Don't barrage your friends and families, guys. You make a list. Yes, make a list. Make a list of 100 people, 200 people, as much as you can put on the list. That is fine. Make your list. Then what you want to do, you want to categorize your list. You don't going to judge anyone. You don't know who's going to do what. But you make that list. Then you categorize that list in terms of hot, warm, and cold. All right? Which could be blue, green, and red. Okay? Once you've done that, then you're going to start to first approach the individuals that you see as greens, persons that are ready. Well, sure, we call it the ones that are ready with the red. They're red hot. They're ready to go. Okay? So you're going to go through it from who's most serious, and then you come down, who you believe to be most serious, and then you come down the line. But you put everyone on that list, and you go through that list. And as you go through that list, here's another thing that a lot of people don't do. This one thing will change your business. I promise you this. It's one thing that will do it that most people don't do. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't get it. Picking up the phone and actually making a phone call. Everybody wants to text. Everybody wants to text, message, WhatsApp, Facebook message. How much time since you started your business have you picked the phone up and called the person? I want you to think about it. Don't respond to me. Think about it for yourself. Compare the amount of time that you've just sent a message versus the amount of times that you've actually picked up a phone and called someone to share your opportunity or share any information. Right now, you're probably saying to yourself, if you're being honest, that you probably haven't done it once, or you've probably done it very, very few times. Okay? So you need to change that. If you really want to take this to the next level, I was listening to a story today of a lady who she built her business to 6 figures. All right, 6 figures. So minimum of $100,000 in 1 year, and all that she did was call one single person every single day for the entire year. But here's the thing. She was consistent. All right? She was consistent in doing it. One single person a day she called for the entire year, but she remained consistent. She built that big business to a six-figure business in just 1 year. I want you to think about that for a bit. Okay? If you're going to do this, consistency is definitely key, guys. You have to remember that. Let's move on to the next point. You want to identify your target market. Okay? You know, and talking to one of our members, Tanya is saying, hey, you know, she's not even building much in her country. She's building outside of her country. You need to identify your target market. We've got the CBD product line, which is kind of like a almost that can do for almost everything. I mean, those CBD oils work for near everything. I swear. All right, but if you're marketing these sprays, you've got sprays that, you know, they overlap in some different areas, but primarily they have different benefits. Focus on a few. You know, why not decide? Well, okay, look, if you're going to focus on the weight loss, focus on the weight loss. Understand everything you need to understand about the weight loss. Watch the videos on the Garcinia Cambogia. All right. Watch the videos on HCA. Right. Which is the compound as within the Trim 365. Get testimonies, as much testimonies as you can on that. Start to put together different pieces of marketing material and promote that like crazy. Here's what's going to happen over time. When people think about weight loss, who do you think is going to come to their mind first? The person who's promoting every now and then, once in a while, they see a post from you, or the person that they consistently see in their face on social media posting? Obviously, they're going to contact that person because when they think, well, you know what? I keep seeing this thing on social media, keep seeing this thing on Facebook, keep seeing this thing on Instagram. You know, let me check this out. Marketing 101 says that most people need to see something, an ad, 7 times before they pay attention to it, before they decide to take action. 7 times. So if you're the kind of person that you're going to talk to just a few people, just a few, and then tomorrow you do absolutely nothing, the day after you do absolutely nothing, then the following day you may post 1 or 2 things, or you might get in a conversation if it comes up, I can assure you that you're going to take a very long time to be very successful in this business. Just keeping it real. So you need to identify your target market. If you want to push weight loss hard. Understand about the weight loss products and supplements. Okay? If you're going to push energy, that's your target market, do that. Focus on that. You should be hitting the gyms. Everyone that you can think of that is into exercising, into fitness, join fitness groups. Join groups on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and these places that focus on fitness and health and energy. All right? If you're focusing on the product that is the brain is good for Alzheimer's and memory loss, ADD, ADHD, all of these different things, stroke recovery, that's the sleep and assisted stroke recovery. Start joining groups that focuses on those particular things. You need to position yourself in the areas that are going to benefit your business based on what you're doing. Does this make sense? You need to start to think this way, not just if it happens to come up in a conversation. Oh, by the way, I sell some health products that I would like you to take a look at. No, position yourself. You got to be proactive. All right. When you start to be proactive, then you're going to start to think differently and position yourself in places and areas and conversations and locations and in circles that will explode your business. All right? You got to think about that. Now, point number 6, I think it is. You want to make an effort to share your product and plan and business plan every single day. This is key. It's amazing. Everybody wants to make $10,000 a month. But how many of those persons are actually showing the business every single day? And please don't tell me, but I work, I have a job, so I don't, I can't do it. But guess what? If you work and you have a job, it means you're around people every single day. And you still can't tell me that if you can't, I can't really, I don't really want to talk to people at work. I don't know why you're trying to be a secret agent. But guess what? You are on Facebook. You're still on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Pinterest, on Instagram, on share. What's the other one that they use? Oh, the one with all these stupid faces that people do and make themselves look like dogs and cats and all kinds of crazy nonsense. I can't remember what it's called. I never use it. I don't even have an account with it. But either way, Snapchat. Snapchat, right? You're on all these nonsense websites talking nonsense the whole day, watching everyone else's business, reading posts for 2-3 hours straight, scrolling for dear life forever, just reading and watching, reading and watching, reading and watching. But you want to make $100,000 a month or a year. You have more time to spend liking, loving, laughing, and wasting time watching all kinds of stupid posts. But you've got a business and you're not talking to a single person about it on those same places. But yet you want to be successful. I'm just keeping it real. It's not going to happen. You got to change your attitude and your mindset towards your business. All right? Make a plan and effort that every single day. I have a rule. Me personally, I have a rule that a day must not pass without me talking to people about my business. All right? And I don't ever talk to less than 10 people in a day. All right? Ever. So you got to change your attitude. Every single day, every day, you should be talking to someone about your business, because I can assure you, every day you're talking to someone about somebody else's business, whether it's a store, a shop, some shop you went to, a store you shopped at, a book that you've read, a movie you've watched, something that's about to happen, something that's coming up, some event. Every single day we talk to everybody about something that has no concern, nothing to do with your own personal business. All right? But you want to be successful. Make a plan that the day doesn't end without you sharing your business with someone. At least 3, at least 5, at least 10. If 10 is difficult based on your schedule, at least 5. But don't ever go a day without doing it, period. Otherwise, you're going to have a very slow building business. All right? Point number 7. Be a sponsor. Don't be a recruit. I know you might be thinking about those are the same things. No, they're not. They're totally different. All right? What I want you guys to understand is a recruit is someone, or a recruiter is someone who's just going to try to get you signed up. That's it. They're just going to sign you up. They sign you up, and that's the last you're probably going to hear from them. They have no more interest in you. They've got their commission. They're gone. You need to be a sponsor. You need to be a person who is willing to work with your referrals. All right? Yes, I understand that it's not everyone's thing. Learn. That's not a good enough excuse. If you're saying, but I'm not a good talker, okay? But you don't need to be a smooth talker, but you need to try. You need to put in some action. If you're not a good talker, that's why we have a 3-way system. That's why we have the PS3 system to assist you with that. Okay? Have someone else that can assist you by talking for you or talking to your prospects for you. All right? But you got to do something. But you got to work with your people. You got to connect with your people. You guys know for a fact, every single day I'm in a group like, hey, who needs me? Who needs a 3-way? If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Hit me up. I'm posting on Facebook. I'm posting in the chat. All right? I'm sharing testimonies. Let me ask a question. How many of you guys have actually gone into the share drive folder that I posted multiple times? How much information have you downloaded or saved? How much of it have you shared? How many testimonies have you shared from that folder? How many videos have you shared from that folder? How many people have gone through the conversation plan PDFs and the different PDFs on the products? How many? You might be shamed if you had to answer and respond, but yet you want to make $10,000 a month. You see, my thing is, until that you change the way that you treat your business, the way that money treats you is not going to change. Money is going to respond to you based on how you treat it. You treat it good, it's going to treat you good. It's going to be it's going to be a good master. I shouldn't say a good master, but a good slave to you. But you got to treat it good. You got to treat your business that way. If you treat your business like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a professional business, it's going to pay you like that. All right? Here's the next thing. Probably one of the most important things not probably, it is the most important and the fastest way that you can build a business. I kid you not. All right? House meetings. House parties. Now, let's assume that your home is not conducive to have a meeting for different, personal reasons. It may not be. Maybe you might feel it's too small. It may not be in a condition that you want to have persons there. That's your personal thing. But have meetings done. Not having sessions consistently is a sure way to build a slow business. I'm keeping it real. You want to build a big business? Let me tell you what I know for a fact works. You want to build a big business? Start to plan some sessions. If you don't have a local meeting that's happening every single week that you can invite persons to on a weekly basis, get one happening ASAP. If your country doesn't have one yet, be the person who sets that up. Get it going. Get it going. Much people may not come at the very, very beginning. Don't worry about it. It'll start small, but then it'll grow. But you got to have the vision. All right? If you can't do it alone, get with someone. If you've got a team, get with your team. I said, look, let's pull some money together. Let's get a location. Let's get some meetings happening. If that is not happening, I can assure you your business is going to move very, very slow. If you're not a big builder, if you're not a builder who can build online very quickly. The funny thing is, so far, I've built my business solely. Every single person that has joined my business or signed up is someone that I have connected with directly. Directly. Yeah? Now, yes, I've had persons who saw what I posted online, and some people just went and joined otherwise. But about 98% of the people that are personal referrals to me are people that I directly connected with. You got to build a rapport. If you're online, you're building online, build a rapport. Don't expect to just drop into someone's DM and drop, hey, join my business, watch this video. Nah, you might get blocked. Build a rapport. Have a conversation, for crying out loud. Talk to people. Meet people. People don't want to be sold anything. They don't. People don't like to know that they're being sold. They don't. But if you have a conversation with someone and allow them to make an informed decision, then it's totally different. You guys understand me? It's totally different. So you need to do that. You need to set goals. Get your presentations happening. If you don't have a local session, get your own private session. You don't have to have 10, 15, or 20 people to do a meeting. You can have a session with 2 people. 2. It could be 1. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to be large. Just have something consistently happening. And as time goes on, persons that you bring will start to invite others as well. And it will grow. But if you're not doing any kind of presentations, any kind of meetings, nothing is happening of that sort, I can promise you, your business will move very slow. I'm just keeping it real. If you're uncomfortable doing it, good. Because being comfortable hasn't paid you very well so far, has it? So maybe it's time to get uncomfortable and really start earning some serious money. All right? Point number 7, listen and sell the solution. People, you need to stop. Don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. You've ever had a conversation with someone and you're talking, and you can tell that they're just waiting for you to finish talk, just trying to get they just want to get their point out. So like as you're speaking, they're just kind of jumping. They're just ready to just respond and say something. They ain't really listening to you, They're just waiting for you to finish saying what you're saying so that they can just slap their response or slap their comments in. That is not listening to respond to understand. That's listening to respond. When you're dealing with individuals, pay more attention to the things that they're saying. Don't be just so eager to just get them to join your business that you end up losing a sale. Because everyone doesn't want to join your business. That's the first thing you need to understand. There's some persons that you probably like to join it, but they would rather just buy product for now. They just want to be customers for now. They just want to try the product for now. Or maybe they just want to try product, period. They're not interested in joining your business. Don't force them. Don't be pressuring them. Okay? People don't like that. Nobody likes to be pressured into anything. If the person wants to just try product, just try product. Even if you believe that the person could be a great business builder, if they want to only try product, let them just try the product. If they use the product and they like what they have used, you wouldn't have to convince them to do the business. They will feel confident in doing the business themselves. Does this make sense? Don't convince. Sort. Stop trying to convince people to do this. Sort. Okay? That's all your job is to do. Sort. You are sorting through. You're not convincing. Convincing is a waste of time. You shouldn't need to convince anyone to want to make extra money or convince anyone to have better health. You are sorting. Are you interested? Yes. Great. Here's what you do. Here's how you get started. This is what we do. You're not interested? No problem. You're not interested in being an affiliate, or is it a customer? Well, I don't want to build teams. I don't want to recruit. I don't want to get anyone to join. I don't like that. But I will try the product. Okay, not a problem. Great. Let me show you how to register and get your product. Register as a customer and buy your product. Hey, you know what? I don't want to use the product, and I don't think I want to build a network either. So I'm not interested. Okay, hey, that's fine. That's no problem. I respect your time and I respect your decision. But let me ask you this question: do you know anyone that would be interested in making some extra money from home, or perhaps using the supplements and getting some health benefits? Yeah, I might know one or two people. Okay, great. If you don't mind, can I have their information to contact them? And, I'll let them know that you referred me so that they know where I got the number from, if you don't mind, just to share some information with them. And you might get some prospects, some referrals. Okay? Affiliate, either an affiliate, a customer, or referral. One of those three things we're looking for. All right? Very, very simple. Now, next up, like I said, listen, and then you sell the solution. That's your only job, to solve people's problems. Hey, I don't have any money. Great. I'm doing something that is just down the line of what you might be looking for. Because I can understand where you're coming from. I myself, I needed to make some extra money, and that's why I joined this business. Or you might say, hey, there's some other folks I'm working with, and they had the same issue that you have. They also needed to make some money. So that is the reason why they got involved in this opportunity that we're doing. Would you have some time, or would you be interested in checking out exactly what this opportunity is all about? Maybe it can solve your problem. All right, yeah, cool. What is it? Well, let me send you a video that you can have a look at. And if you like what you see at the end of it, I can hook you up with my my business partner, and we can answer all your questions, and we take it from there based on which part of the opportunity you're interested in. How easy is that? You don't need to know everything. Just direct them to the information. As I always tell you guys, be the trailer. Don't try to be the whole movie. Okay? Don't try to be the whole movie. Just be the trailer introduction, the teaser trailer to the movie. The video, let that sell the business for you. Don't try to sell the business. Let the tool sell the business for you. That's why I always talk PS3. PS3. Peak interest, share the opportunity, three-way call. Simple, all right? Learn how to market. That's the next thing, guys. Learn how to market. Learning how to market really has to do with how you speak, how you say things, what to say, what not to say, and so on. I won't get too deep into this because I really just want to get some points in that everyone can take with them from this session. And as you learn to market, has a lot to do with some of the things we touched on, which is posture. It has a lot to do with not talking too much. The less you talk, the more you make. Remember that. The less you speak, the more money you will make. That might sound strange coming from me, right? I might look like someone that talks a lot. I can talk a lot. But when it comes to prospecting, all I do is share information. I don't do a lot of talking. Hey, so you're interested? Okay, cool. Have some time to watch a video? Yeah, okay, send it. Great. Watch this. And I'm done. I'm on to the next person talking. Sharing information. Hey, no problem. You want some more information? No problem. You got some time right now to watch a video? Nah, not right now. I'm kind of busy at my work. Hey, but still send it. Nope. Here's what I'm going to do. When you get the time, hit me back. Or when do you think you're going to have the time? Well, probably later on this evening around 5. Great. I'm going to connect with you around 5. And if you got it, and then we'll go from there. When I connect with you at 5, hey, so do you have some time now to view the information? Yeah, sure. Great. Now I send the video. Hey, after the video, let's connect. I'll answer some questions that you've got, and we take it from there based on which part of the presentation interests you the most. Can everyone do that? If you can tell a person how to press play, you can do this business. If you're out there trying to sell the whole business and explain everything in one conversation, especially to someone you just met, you're going to never get the results that you want. All right? Next, really quickly, because I really didn't want to go over another. Really quickly, stand out from other distributors. How do you stand out? Everyone is on Facebook posting the same thing, the same thing, the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. If everybody's posting the exact same thing, how do you expect to stand out? So you guys may see me post. I post a lot of different stuff. I mix it up. I don't just post this. I mix it up. You guys would have seen, perhaps I did a post just 2 days ago. It was the morning, and I was just out here in front of the computer in my vest. Took the sprays, put them in front of the computer, took one, put it to my mouth, put the camera on timer mode, count down 5 seconds, hold the spray to my mouth, make sure that the bottle with the word of the product was facing the camera, and just held it there. Snap! Picture taken. Now, in the photo, you're seeing boost, and this is psychological marketing, but this is a whole different training. You're seeing boost, you're seeing shield, and you're seeing the peak. The peak was in my hand, the boost was in front of in the picture as well, and the boost. I made a post, I spoke nothing about boost. I only spoke about, hey, every morning this is what I do. I take my peak and my shield. I don't ever start the morning without it. I'm knowing that the boost is there in the photo. I didn't say a single word about it. Guess what happened? Folks start hitting me up. Hey, I see you talk about 2 products, the peak and the boost, but I see the peak and the shield. I see you got another one there. What is that one all about? Ding, 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 ding. I didn't say a single word about it. They came to me about it. Why? Because I intentionally had it in the photo, but I also intentionally said absolutely nothing about it. I spoke about 2 products, but there are 3 products showing. So now people are like, so what about the third one? What's that one all about? What does that do? So when we talk about understanding how to market, you have to get creative. Find creative ways to get the message out, creative ways to get the word out. And I'll tell you this, if you don't like doing videos, let me tell you this, one of the best ways to get attraction to your business is videos, y'all. I know that it's easier to stay behind the screen and hide and just make a post and type some words. Fine, I get it. It's so much easier. You feel safe in your place. No one has to see your face. So you feel good. Good. Let me just make a post. If no one likes it, at least no one saw my face. And you feel safe, right? Let me tell you something. You want to explode your business? Start to do some videos and see what happens. Start to take some photos and watch what happens. Photos are great as well, huh? Take some photos. But do videos, your business will take off. Believe you me. Watch the amount of videos that I start to do in February. You guys are gonna think that I'm into videography. It's gonna be crazy, non-stop videos, and I plan to get real creative, even to the point that if I need to hire a video crew, not even to the point, 'cause I intend to do all of that stuff as well. All right, I plan to take this to a whole different level that you've never seen before. Why? Because I plan to make $1 million out of this business. So if you want to stand out from the crowd, you want to stand out from everyone else, you have to be willing and always looking at ways to do something a bit different. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Find interesting and creative ways to do it. All right? So hope everyone gets that. Does this make sense, guys? If this makes sense so far, if you're getting value so far from this, hit me up in the chat. Let me know. Toss me a message right now, and just let me know that you guys are getting some value from this training so far. Because these are some serious nuggets that I'm telling you will transform your business if you apply them. Yes? Once you apply them. Let's look at the next point. Developing a system for follow-up. You probably have heard before that the money is in the follow-up or the fortune is in the follow-up. That is so true. That is so true. You have to follow up with individuals. You can't contact someone, say, okay, you watch the video, and when you finish, when you get back to me. 2 days pass, 3 days pass, a week pass, and you never got back to the person. Let me explain something to you. Sometimes there are persons who will watch that information. They will like it. They will be interested, but they will not contact you. They will be there sitting, expecting you to contact them first. And you're there thinking, well, okay, they're probably going to contact me when they watch that. If they like it, they're really going to call me. Nope. It's only when you contact them and say, yeah, I watched the thing. I watched the thing. Man, I see a product there that I like, I like this or I like that. Now, how would you have known that had you never got in touch? All right? That's correct, Jerome. We lose so much money simply because we don't follow up. And I say this again, if you treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. You treat this like a professional business, it will pay you like a professional business. If you treat this like a hobby, it will pay you as such. The reason that I know that the reason I've earned what I've earned and the reason that I know what I will earn is because I have a different kind of posture in how I promote and present my business. Okay? in how I do it. So you have to have a system, you have to have posture, you have to be consistent, you have to be excited, you have to have the belief that it can happen, and you have to speak in a way that when you speak about your business, without the person even knowing what the business is about, they're already excited. And that in itself, they will draw on your excitement, because guess what? Like attracts like. Your energy is going to be reciprocative. So as you give positive energy and high energy, it's going to come back to you. If you give low energy, it will come back to you. You guys get that? So you have to approach it in a different frame of mind altogether. If you're going to call someone on the phone, don't be lying down when you do it. Stand up, walk around, get your blood flowing, perk yourself up, walk around, make that phone call. Psych yourself up. You gotta listen to something first, some dance hall, some vibes, whatever. Listen to something for whatever for you is gonna get you in the zone. Get yourself in the zone. Yeah. All right. Let me go. You breathe. Let me do this. Then you get on that phone call, and your energy is gonna be totally different if you're lying down in the bed. Hey, what's going on? So yeah, you're doing a business, and we can make some money. And I want you to look at this and tell me if you like it. Let me know what you think. Really? Oh my goodness gracious! If you call me like that, there's no way I'm ever interested in joining with you. No way. All right. So you gotta have energy. And let me give you this last one, guys. Develop a system for follow up. Okay. You have to, like I said, you have to have a system for following up. The follow-up, as I mentioned again, back to the PS3. When you follow up with a prospect, don't ever do this. Do not ever ask the person, so, this is after they've watched the video. So, you like what you see? You like what you watch? Don't ever do that. At no point in time, first of all, if you're going to invite me to do a three-way with you and a prospect, my first question to you is, have they watched the video? If you tell me, no, they haven't watched the videos yet, we're not having a three-way. Straight. I'm just keeping it real. Because the time that I'm going to have to go through to explain the entire business that is already explained in the video already, I don't have that kind of time. So if you're going to come to me and say, hey, Vera, listen, I got somebody that is interested, let me have a three-way. Okay, great. Has they watched the video already? They understand something? No, they haven't watched nothing yet. All right. After they've done that, you hit me up. Let me know. Because the video already explains the product, what the product does, how the product helps, what the product is for, how the product can help other people, and it explains the business, who's behind it, where it's from, where it's located, how long it's been around, how you get paid, all the ways you get paid, how it works, what you got to do, how you rank up, what you get. So everything is already there. All that I'm looking to do when you bring to prospect to me is, so check my question, or if you ask them the question, so what did you like most about what you just saw? Or what did you like most about the business? Or which part of the presentation attracted you most? Or which part of it caught your interest the most? Do you notice the difference between that and saying, so did you like it? What's the main difference? The difference is this. If I ask you if you like it, you might just say, no. So what do I do from there? I'm stuck. I'm just there like, okay, so, yeah. You see what I'm saying? But if I ask you, so which part did you like the most? Anything that you say must go in my favor. But I like the product the most. They might say something like, well, I don't know if I really feel into, I don't know if I want to talk to people and get people to join. But the product is interesting. Okay, great. So which product looks more interesting to you? So I'm off business now. I'm going product. They just told me, they just sold themselves and said, hey, the product is where my interest is at. So guess what? I'm done talking about network. I'm not saying anything about getting them on to join. Nothing. I'm talking product. Which product you like? Why? What's it about the products that you like? Okay, cool. So is it for you personally, or someone who has this issue? You understand what I'm saying? If the person says to me, whoa, well, the money looks good, I need to make some extra money. Great. Guess what I'm talking? Awesome. But listen, here's what. I'm glad that you want to make some extra money. I'm going to repeat what they just told me. And that's a whole different training as well when we got more time. I'm going to repeat what they just told me. Okay, so John, the person's name is John. So John, great. So you said that you want to make some more money, right? That's correct? Yeah, I want to make some more money. I need to make some more money. 9 out of 10 times, if you allow people to talk more than you, they will sell themselves on the business. And you will realize you have to do very little talking. Problem is, members want to do too much talking. They want to show off how much information and how much knowledge they know about the business, the products, how long they've been doing this, how long they've been doing that, and what the product, person is interested in all that. Shut up. Learn to shut up. Let the person talk. Just ask questions. Ask questions. So so you like the product. Which product? Why? Is it for you? Is it for someone else? Okay, great. And you go that route. Boom. Okay, so here's what. Let me show you. Let me get you set up so you can order the product that you said you wanted the shield and the trim 365. Okay, great. Well, let me show you how to get the shield and the trim 365. Let's get you set up right now. All right. Boom. Interested in business? Okay, so they tell you something like, yeah, well, I need to make some extra money. Okay, great. Well, John, I'm glad that you're interested in making some extra money. Hey, that's important. We all need money to survive. You know how it is. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get you set up and positioned in the system so that we can help get you making some money as quickly as possible. How does that sound? Now they may say something like, well, I don't have any money now. Hey, John, don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Okay? Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you a link that's going to allow you to get a free position as what we call a pre-enrollee in the system. What that's going to do is secure your position in the business. When you're ready to upgrade, we can then move forward and we can do that. But at least you're in the system. All right? So what have you just done? You've locked John into the system. Lacey has a question. So question, if they ask you if you're making money. Okay? So person says, hey, so are you making money in the business? Here's the thing. Remember when I spoke earlier about being genuine? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Here's what. If I just joined the business, I just joined and I haven't made anything yet. The person says, so you making any money? I would say, well, I'm not making any money yet. I just joined. But let me tell you something. I can put you on to some persons that I'm working with who are making money. And they're the ones that I'm working with closely. So they're showing me exactly how to do what they're doing. All right? Are you interested, or would you like to speak to someone who's definitely making money in the business that's actually working with me or that I'm being mentored by? So again, what you're doing is you're passing that on to your upline or sponsor, because everybody doesn't have their success story as yet. So you borrow someone else's for now. For example, as you guys would have known, I've now hit the level of 5K affiliate. So how do you use that? Say, well, hey, look, can you believe right now we've got, my upline, the person who I'm actually working with directly in the business has already hit the 5K level in less than 30 days in the business. All right. He's the first one in the Caribbean. So which means that this is brand new. Okay. Now I'm not making any money myself yet. Or if you want to mention that, I'm not making any big money yet. But guess what? This is the guy that I'm working with. I'm part of his organization. We're business partners. And here's what. How about I hook up a three-way with you and him right now and let you speak to him directly? I'm willing to do that with you. You have some time? You got 5 minutes that we can do that? Answer some questions? Sure. Let me talk to this guy. Hey, Lavere, listen, I got somebody that's interested. She's already watched the video, but she's got some questions. No problem. Let's go. How easy is that? You don't have to lie and say, don't feel bad about it. You just started the business. Right? You just started. There's nothing wrong with saying you just started. But what you want to make sure to do is say, hey, even though I just got started, here's the good thing though. I'm actually working with a 5K affiliate in the business. And together, we're working together, and he's actually showing me and my group how to do it, how he's making money. So we're going to make money together. How does that sound? So there's nothing wrong with being honest at all times. If you're making a little money, say, yeah, haven't made a lot of yet. But if you've made $10, just do more of that. That $10 could be $100. What do you tell a person that says, hey, I have no time. I'm so busy. Here's what you say. Hey, that's exactly why I contacted you about this business. I know that you're busy as ever. But you know what? That's one of the reasons that a lot of people are joining this business, because this business is designed in a way to create time freedom. Can you imagine if you were making an extra $500 or $1,000 a month or per week? It gives you more options. You could do more things. You could even pay someone to do more things and free up your time. Would you like to have more time? But would you think they're going to say no? But they just told you that they have no time. So you're just hitting back on the very thing that they said to you. If they have no money, hey, guess what? That's exactly why I share this business with you. because I know that right now that things are rough. So I wanted to share with you something I just started, a business I just started. And just like me, a lot of people are doing this because they, just like you and me, they're looking to make some extra money as well. Do you have a few minutes to check out some information that I can show you exactly what we're doing to change that whole situation and get you making some extra money? Yeah, okay. What is it? Boom. What do? You send a video. You don't try to talk more. You send a video. Then what do? Say, look, they watch the video. Hey, based on what you just saw, which part of everything that you just saw interested you the most? Just being a customer using the product, or building a business and making some extra money? What do you think they're going to tell you? Well, they already told you they want to make some money. Hey, that is so awesome. Here's what. While you're here, let me get my sponsor or my business partner on the line on a three-way. You don't have to go anywhere. Take 2 minutes. This guy's in the business. He's a 5K in the business, and he's helping people make money all over the place. Let's hook up and talk to him right now, and he'll answer all your questions. Wow. Okay, great. Let's do it. Done. And then you stop talking. Guys, this business could be so simplified if you just follow the system. The system is duplicable. Everyone can't talk, everyone can't present, everyone can't be a speaker, but everyone can say, watch this video, and everyone can open a group chat and say, hey, this is my sponsor, Jerome. He's in the business, he's doing pretty well, he's helping other folks, and he's going to answer all your questions. And then stop talking. Everyone can do that, though. You see, if it cannot be duplicated, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're doing stuff that can't be duplicated by your team, don't do it. I hope this is making sense. All right. So, with that being said, guys, I've got so much more information to share, but I'm not going to do it tonight. We're going to do some more training. All right. But I hope that the points that I gave to you tonight can assist you in creating a better posture for your business, in changing your mindset, changing your belief system, changing your entire attitude towards business. This is approaching February. Let me say this and then we're done. February, we have to go with an effort to build this business like nothing else. Every mega successful network marketer in the history of network marketing has had a period, a burst of non-stop, hardcore, never-ending, brutal recruiting, marketing in their career. And it's about 90 days, 60 to 90 days. If you do that, I promise you, if you take 90 days and you go as hard as you can possibly go, you are talking business day in, day out, share like a madman for 90 days straight, is going to change your business and your financial future for the rest of your life. There's a reason that I've been able to retire so early, walk away from a full-time job, and never have to look back. Because when I start to build, I go hard. You guys can see me doing my thing every day. So I don't need to convince you of that. You can see that I'm going hard. And the thing is, I haven't really started, I haven't even brought up the beast yet. I'm just warming up. January was my warm-up. February is going to be crazy. It's going to be madness. Somebody's going to call me crazy in February. I promise you, somebody can say, that guy is mad. He's crazy. I don't mind being crazy. I don't mind being crazy with 7 figures. I don't mind being crazy with 100K US in the bank comfortably. I don't mind being crazy with $1 million account. I am building this business until my income looks like my phone number. I am playing. Okay? Building this business until my account looks like my phone number. That's how serious I am. So guys, get crazy, get excited. Like I said, learn and understand your business. Take some time to understand what you are building and what you're doing. If you have questions, ask questions. Do not be a secret agent. Ask questions. Ask somebody. Get the answers that you need and do whatever you need to do and make the next 3 months the most hardcore months you've ever taken building anything. And I promise you, by the end of the year, you'll be glad that you did it. All right? So, real quick, are there any questions? I saw Donna had something earlier up about her Payoneer card. I got my Payoneer card. I'm having a Dickens trying to activate it. Okay. To activate your card, Donna. I mean, I haven't activated mine in so long because I have my Pioneer card for a lot of years. Just log into your account. Just log into your account, and there should be a section to click on the card and just enter the card info. And if that is not, try giving them a call. But it should be easy though. It should be easy. Just look for the card info section, and it should have a section to just say activate card, activate new card, something along that line. Or just hit me up, and let's go through it. Yeah. Let me see. Any other questions? Questions, queries, doubts, or concerns, guys? Before we close off, I really don't want to go. I already gone much longer than I had intended to. Okay, no questions. Good stuff. I hope that you guys enjoyed the training. Um, Probably gonna do this every Thursday. All right. Same time, I believe. So yeah, make sure that you have your groups, have your team on the call. You should not be at a training and don't have your team on the call, man. All right, you should not be. If you got any board person in your team, it's imperative that they get training. You can. It's amazing. People want to be doctors and they train for years and spend thousands of dollars in training. People want to get better jobs and they go and they take classes and they spend thousands of dollars in training. Now you get a network business that can earn you thousands of dollars within the first 2 months, and you don't want to come to training, and you want to give up in 2 weeks, and you say it's hard. I, I, I am lost when it comes to the mindset of some people. You can have $1 million or a million excuses, but you can't have both at the same time, guys. All right. Anyhow, so with that being said, glad that you guys enjoy your training. Good stuff. Omar, man, I am so glad that you're on the call and you stayed straight to the end. Um, awesome, awesome. And I know you're already familiar with networking. You and your brothers, all the guys been, from Amway days and so on. So I know you understand, networking tall. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you guys, Jerome, look, yo, this business is gonna be lit for 2019. I don't care what else is out there. I don't care. I have a very strong gut feeling that this health business is gonna create more success than all the other businesses right now that are out there that people think are gonna do well. And the reason for that is, you know why? Especially in the Caribbean, let me tell you why. You see when persons pay money, they like to have something in their hand for it though. Virtual businesses and virtual products have their place and they're good for they have their pros. But you see, when a person pays money, they let them know and they get something for that money. So the fact that when you join and you spend that money for a package and you are actually getting product that you can then retail and sell if you like, see that people love that. People love to know I pay my money and I can make back whatever I spend to join just by selling back the product. People love that. People love the product. It's small, neat, it's convenient, it's easy to use, and they're working. This business is going to be massive. So that being the case, let's do this as hard as possible. Make sure that if you got anyone to get in tonight, get them in tonight. Tomorrow is February. Let's get some activity going. Let's do some more freeways as well. Hit me up. I'm available every day. This is all that I do through the entire day. All right. So put me to work. All right. So have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys back in the group chat, and we can talk some more there. All right. This training is recorded. So I'll upload this and make it available to you guys as soon as it's done. Okay. Have a good night. God bless.